everyone. Usually I'm so busy as a full-time daddy that I don't get too much chance to make videos and share on YouTube as much anymore, especially since I'm focusing on making my video course on heal yourself, heal your life, heal your relationships, heal yourself, and heal your ancestral line and the related baggage and trauma that we've all carried on from our ancestry too. So yeah, in this video I thought I'd make a little update about maybe let's say Costa Rica. So far I've been here for a month with my family. We're visiting here for a while, and I'd say the things that I love and like most about Costa Rica is definitely, number one, be the fruit quality. The fruits are like way better than everywhere I've ever been to. The only place that comes close would be in Thailand, or Thailand is very cool. I think Asia and Thailand can be good, but Malaysia is not as good. I wouldn't say. Here's my favorite. Here's the best. You get the best pineapples. Are amazing. The best favorite fruits are definitely the pineapples. That's the biggest standout. I really love some of the mangoes sometimes, but they're harder to come by. But you have to just pick a nice one when you find a nice batch or a nice type of what you call it, a nice tree, a nice variety. So mangoes can be very good if you learn which ones are the nice ones. Pineapples, whenever you pick an orange one, they're bloppity amazing. They're so good, so sweet, so juicy, so fragrant. They're amazing. They're my favorite fruit at the moment. I did have nice durians for around 3 weeks when I was first here. They were nice. They were definitely good and satisfying and fulfilling. The only thing with durian is they're very energy expenditure on your digestive system. They're definitely very hard. They can tire you out, and you can misuse them. You can overeat them and abuse them. It's hard to stop eating them. And if you fill yourself up in durian, me personally, and I'm not the only one, you can be tired. But yeah, it's amazing to have durians. They're sensational. They're one of my top 5 fruits easily. They used to be my favorite fruit for loads of years, but right now, yeah, I'm really loving the pineapples. Like I said, anyway. So what else is really good? The watermelons are sensational too. Watermelons really good. They're a hit with all the family. I think all the family really enjoying the pineapples, the watermelon, and the mangoes. I'm the biggest durian fan for sure. What else do I love about Costa Rica? My other favorite thing apart from fruits with Costa Rica would be definitely the weather. It's great. We live up the mountains at the moment, so it's cooler and more cloudy, but before that we're beside the coast in a tourist region, which was too noisy and smelly for us, to be honest. Didn't really like it too much about that regard, but we love being beside the sea, the ocean. My goodness, lukewarm, like tepid water, amazing. I love being in the oceans. I always felt so exhilarated and happy and joyful in the water. There's something so nourishing about the water physically, and it really helps emotionally, mentally too. You just must absorb so many nutrients from the sea. It's just sensational, as well as being grounded. It's not the same in a swimming pool at all. It's totally different. What else? Over in that coastal region it was more sunny. That was Puerto Viejo. The sun, the temperature there was hotter. But up the mountains is just quieter. Yeah, it's overall I just love Costa Rica, and I love the climate. But it depends where you are. Obviously, in every country, the climates are different in different places. So you can choose your climate more. You can fine-tune your climate. Where I'm living is more wetter. It's a wet season too, so you get more rain in the afternoon or evening, which is fine. It's no big deal. In fact, it can be quite nice actually for a change if it's just cloudy, even if it's not raining, just cooler. But this leads me on to the third thing I love. Absolutely amazing wildlife. There's so much jungle and greenery and trees and plants. It's like Jurassic Park here in the tropics. It's like things are huge, like ordinary plants and trees are going up over your head. Obviously trees do. You're getting tall trees though. You're getting like ordinary plants like over your head. Like things grow big and fast because of all the sunshine and all the water and the rain. Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park. It's like a jungle, and there literally is loads of jungle, which leads me on to say sometimes there's towns, but it's like here in Costa Rica that the nature's preserved. You can't chop down a tree or nothing. It's like things are really preserved. They say, I've heard it's potentially possibly the most happiest country in the world, whoever measures that, and it doesn't have any army apparently, from what I heard years ago. And I've heard it's the most biodiverse country in Central America. It's also the most expensive country in Central America. So things are cheaper that's local and from Costa Rica, but when things are imported, like cars and like products like rice milk and beverages that you usually get in let's say America or Ireland, it's even more or equally as expensive here. It's even more expensive sometimes, especially cars. Cars are the craziest thing ever. There's loads of crazy broken down SUV, crazy cars on the road that you'd never see ever in like Ireland or Florida or Costa or America. But that's no big deal, and it's really expensive to import your car, so the government is trying to like make you spend money and buy in Costa Rica. I'm guessing is the reason, but I don't know exactly what the reason is. That's just my guess. But yeah, getting back to the last point about the nature, like the towns are in the jungle, in nature. Roads are going through nature. Except for big cities, they're like big cities, and towns are like towns. But overall, there's definitely more nature, even in the towns for sure. But a city is a city, and it's smelly and like concrete. But overall, except for the cities, like the towns and the overall place and area, there's just tons of greenery. It's amazing. I love it so much. And like in other countries, like the new technology, the new era, like basically takes over the land, and they're just imbalanced, and you wipe out nature. But here, there's a beautiful mixing and blending in with nature and becoming part of nature. Nature's the biggest thing, and we're only part of it. So it must be like, it reminds me of the way maybe it used to be like in the Mayan civilization, you know, like Atlantis or Lemuria or other places where there wasn't like a massive new age industrialization, like overpowerment and destruction of nature, but just a beautiful weaving and melding in and melting in and being part of and being mixed with nature. So that really excites me, and I love that so much. So yeah, all of those things are amazing.